Hello everyone, I'm Fritha. I'm the social media specialist and founder of Black Label Social Media. Hello if you're first time viewing, and welcome back if it's not your first time. Thank you for joining me today. I just wanted to quickly talk today and show you some of my favourite apps for content creation. So sometimes it can be difficult to make interesting content for social media. You might think you need to use Photoshop and spend loads of time making really big graphics, complicated videos and things like that. But actually, a lot of the time I use some iPhone and iPad apps to make things really easily, and they look really slick. There's loads of great apps out there now that will help you make really high quality looking content really easily, and a lot of them are free as well. So I wanted to show you my favourite apps today. So I'm hoping that the technology is going to work today. I've tried to do this before, but I've got a better cable to link my iPad to my computer today, so hopefully you can see what's going on. So I'm going to start off here, and this is my little content creation thing. Just a quick note here, you'll see that I've got the Canva app, and you might have heard me talk about Canva before and how much I really like using Canva on desktop. However, I really don't recommend so much this iPad and iPhone app. I think they might have it on Android now as well. It's just compared to the desktop experience, it's really clunky, it's really difficult to do what you want. I use kind of customized fonts, and I upload my own fonts and stuff to the desktop, which you can do with Canva if you have one of their Canva for Business accounts, and you can't do that on the app. So I just find it really difficult to use, and I prefer to use these other apps that I'm going to show you now. So first I'm going to show you is WordSwag, and this is a paid app, but I think it's about $2.99 or something like that. So it's not expensive, and for what it does, it's really worth it. Now you can see here as it started up, it's got a load of quote images, and this is really great if you like doing quote images. You'll probably have seen them all over the internet, inspirational quotes, funny quotes, things like that. They are really popular on social media. Really good idea for a post if you, especially if you can't think of anything else, or you don't want to sort of create your own image or anything. Just create a quote image. I use them on Instagram, on Facebook, I post them to Twitter and things like that as well. And as I said, they're really popular. So you start here by clicking this little button. You can take your own photos, but who really ever takes a photo and then loads it straight into an image editing thing? So you click that, and hopefully it's going to work. So it comes preloaded with all these backgrounds, and there's some quite nice backgrounds in here that you can use. Or you can load your own pictures from your camera roll, as you can see there in the top right. So if I do some of my own images with this, I've got my sort of branded, preloaded backgrounds I've got there with my own, the textures and things that I like to use. The great thing as well with this though is it's linked to Pixabay, which is a free stock site. So say you wanted to do a nice quote about flowers, so you could type flowers in here, search, and it's going to search and bring up all these pictures that are free to use from the stock website Pixabay. So you can scroll through, find one you want, say, okay, I like this one here, and you can use that. So it's going to come up in a square to begin with. You used to only be able to do square ones on this, but they've updated it now, and you can see along the bottom here, there's loads of different sizes you can crop things down to. And there's also things sized for like Facebook posts, sized for Facebook cover photos, so you could create one on there. Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn sizes as well. So it's really great. I'm going to create one with a square just to show you that, because they're kind of most commonly used on Instagram, and also you can use square posts on loads of different channels as well. So crop that down, and then along here you have got all these different styles that you can change your text into. So let's just go with one of these to start with. So say I want to put my quote in here, I can type in here, and I can type my own custom quote in there. Or if you are stuck and you kind of don't have any inspiration or any quotes you want to use, it's got loads of them already preloaded in here. So classic quotes, you can shuffle them if you just keep pressing. It shuffles around, and there's loads of different ones there. So classics, so true, stay hungry, are kind of more for like I find a lot of them are kind of like fitnessy type quotes and things like that you see on like lots of people who like CrossFit and stuff like that on their Instagrams. Get hyped, good morning, BFFs. So that might go quite nicely with the flower thing that we've got. There we go. Roses are red, violets are blue. Out of a million boys, I choose you. A bit weird, but let's save that one. Then we can change the colour of the text and things like that. So with the update as well, now you've got all these nice, as well as colours, you've got these kind of gold foil overlays and things like that. So say we want a gold foil one. Let's find a text that goes better with. So say that one, lovely. Can't read it that well, so we can resize it a little bit. And then we can put filters on the image in the background as well. So loads of different filters you can put on, different colours and things like that. So there we go. Say I like that. We can knock the brightness down a bit on the back. Loads of different edits you can do in it. And then save it. It'll save to your camera roll. You can export straight to Instagram, things like that. So they look really nicely designed. Really quick and easy, great tool to use. So that's $2.99, and they now have a video version as well. I can't remember what that's called, but it tells you somewhere on the app here. With the square one as well, as I'm resizing it there, you can see it comes up with Twitter preview area. So if you do want to repurpose your content, repurpose your images, which is something I highly recommend, so you're not making individual images for each platform, what you can do is if you just resize it so that your text is going to fit in this Twitter preview area. That means if you are sharing this and someone's viewing it on Twitter on their mobile, where the images still do cuts down to a 2:1 ratio rectangle on there, if they're looking on their desktop, it'll be full size in that square. But if it is cropped down, they'll still be able to see all of this text in the middle because it's within your Twitter preview area. So you can use it then on your Instagram if you then choose to cross-post it to your Twitter, maybe using if this then that, which I always recommend, as you know, then it'll still be viewable. Lovely, lovely. So you save that, saves, nice little animation there. And apparently I've just re-downloaded this recently. So there we go, it's got access to my photos now and it can save. Lovely, and you can share it to all of these different places as well. So moving on to the next one. So the next ones I want to talk about are Spark Video and Spark Post. These are both Adobe, and these are both free. They are available on Apple at the moment, and not on Android yet. However, they are working on an Android app, but you can use these on their desktop online Spark Creator as well. If you've got an Android and you want to have a go at this, have a look. Just search for Adobe Spark, and you'll be able to do them online. And then you can save them and everything from there, but they are working on an Android app. So first to show you Spark Post. So again, this is another image creator thing, and a lot of it will be for putting text over images because that's really popular. There's loads of different types here. There's those different templates you can choose from. You can do square, you can do Pinterest size, you can do loads of different sizes. You can choose different categories and things like that. So there's loads of pre-made ones, which are lovely. You can also create your own. So have a look at some of the ones I've done. So you see some of mine in here. There's a couple at the top there for one of my clients. And then there's a few here which you might have seen on my Facebook page and some you won't have seen already. So let's choose one of these and go in and edit it. So what you can do here, you can change the background image and you can... So this is what it looks like here. So you can change the background image, change the colour palette. So it comes with these preset palettes. So I've got one here and it's kind of only showing up the black and white. But if I click sort of shuffle, it's just going to reshuffle those colours and things like that. So you can choose that till it's a colour palette that you like. And then you can add text in there, or we can change up this text that's already there. So you can change all the fonts and things, so you can change it to that, and you can change the shape that it's in. So got it in lines at the moment, but we can have it with a background, with a circle and things like that. You can resize all kinds of things. Let's say we've got that one. You can change the alignment, the opacity, the spacing, all the kind of things that you normally fiddle around with. And then you can change the theme. If you decide I don't really like this theme, I want another one, we can go in and say, actually, I like this one, so we can change it to this. We can put filters on the background picture and all things like that. But the good thing about these ones is then if you go in animation, there's a few different ways you can animate really quickly and easily your post. So you can either animate they do things to the background or to the text. So the first few are for the text. So you can have a fade in, you can have a slide in, or a grow. And then in the background you have things like zoom, pan, grey, focus, and things like that. So say I'll go with a zoom on the background. Now, it's not making a lot of difference to the picture. However, what this is doing is it's turning a static image with text on into a video. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you will know how important videos are at the moment on Facebook. They get really pushed by the algorithm, and generally people find them more engaging, and there's just generally a trend towards more video. So this is a great way of turning what could be quite a standard post quickly and easily into a video. So then when I've got that, when I click share on there, I can download it as a video, a live photo, which is one of the Apple images that moves, or an image with no animation if I just wanted it static. So I download that as a video, then I can upload it to Facebook. And it's basically the same as putting a quote image up there, but it's a 4-second video it comes up as, and as such it's going to get bigger reach because Facebook is pushing videos. So that's a really great tool there. That's Adobe Spark, Adobe Spark Post. And then Spark Video, this is something I've become absolutely obsessed with recently. So it's a really great way of creating very professional looking short videos. You can tell a brand story and things very quickly and easily. So these are a few that I've done here. I've done a lot of social media tip videos. Not all of them have been published yet, so keep your eye out for those. And I've done one here which I'll take you into, which is an introduction to my brand. So you can drop your own pictures in there. As you've seen, I've got a picture of myself, which I use as my profile picture and all my Black Label profiles, and I've got a photo of my logo in there. You can drop in text and you can drop in icons. Now, these are really great. So we've got one on a page here, some more pictures in here, but then later on, I've got 2 on a page, which you can also have. So what I've done here is I've kind of created a little storyboard for what I want to say in my video, and I've got little icons that fit with what I want to say. So no matter what kind of thing you want to talk about, there is generally an icon in this program for it. So let's say we are a sandwich shop and we want to talk about sandwiches. Instead of like what I've got in here is Target, we will put in sandwich, and so many different sandwich icons there. So find what we want, say I like this one, and we'll pop it in. So you can change that, and then you can change all the themes. So I've got black and white theme here because obviously those are my brand colours. But there's loads of different ones in here, different colourful ones, different fonts and things like that. You don't have quite as much control over fonts and things as you do in some other programs, but you can choose different combinations of fonts and kind of vary up these a little bit with your background colours and your themes and things. So once you've done that, you then hit record on the microphone button there, and you record the text, you record what you want to say for each individual slide. So this is great if you can't kind of do a big long run of speaking, say everything you'd want to say in a video without fluffing it, which I know I can't. As you can see, I kind of stumble over my words a little bit, especially when I'm recording live. But so you can record a couple of seconds at a time what you want to say for each slide. You can re-record over it again and again and change up each individual slide, and then save the whole thing together, and you've got a really professional looking video. So what I'm going to do is exit out of this, and I think that will have changed it. So we'll leave the sandwich in there for now, but remember it was a Target before. And then I'm just going to play this, and I'm going to hope it picks up. So all together, you can put background music on as well, and it comes in and it looks really professional.
I'm Fritha, founder of Black Label Social Media, and I want to tell you why your business needs social media marketing. I think social media is the most important form of marketing at the moment. Why is that? Because social media is where your customer is. There are 38 million active social media users in the UK. That's 59% of the whole population. The average Briton spends 1 hour and 29 minutes a day on social media. That's a massive 9% of our waking hours. And globally, social media usage is growing by 10% year on year. That means there's 219 million more users now than there were in January 2015. With social media, you can laser target your ideal customer, and you can reach them wherever they are and whenever they log on. Using a clever combination of fresh creative content and in-depth data insights, Black Label delivers effective marketing that gets you the results you really want for your business. So you want to grow your business with social media? Have a look at our About page and the services we offer, then get in touch via the website or via email to find out how we can help your brand.
What this will do when it exports at the end, it will have an end frame on that says made by Adobe Spark, and you can credit the people who have created all of these icons and things. What I've then done is just uploaded them onto my computer and just used iMovie. You can use Windows Movie Maker if you've got a PC, and just chop that bit off the end with that quick and easy and free. So it's a great tool for making quick little marketing videos. I'm going to be doing one for one of my friends who has a HR business next week, because we know just it'll only take about half an hour, and we can just really quickly throw together a video about why people need HR and why you should work with him, but it'll look really slick. And I am by no means a video editing pro, so I couldn't do sort of like something super professional on my own, but this is a really great way for free, and it looks kind of a lot better than something I could hash together myself. So those are my apps that I'm recommending today. So especially if you want to start looking at doing a bit more video, but maybe if you're a bit scared to put yourself on video, you don't want to be talking to the camera, try one of those little videos on Adobe Spark. You just record over the top. So maybe you could just put a picture up saying, this is who I am, this is my business, this is what we do, who we are, why you should work with us. And then you've got a really quick and easy little marketing video you can share around and use it to attract more people and new clients. Adobe Spark Post, if you like quotes, graphics, but maybe you can turn them into little videos for Facebook to get more reach and exposure, and then Word Swag, which is just a really quick and easy way, which looks, I think it looks a little bit, but the designs on there are a little bit cooler and a little bit more modern than the ones on Adobe Spark Post, and you kind of got more options with like the gold foil, things like that. So if you're really into Instagram or something you can use on Tumblr or something like that, that's a really great one as well. Like I said, that one is paid, but it's only $2.99, and I would say it's really worth it, especially with the new updates they've made, so you can do all the different sizes for the different platforms. So, as ever, if you found this useful and you like it, please let me know. If you have any questions, even if you're watching on the replay, just type them in and let me know, and I'll come back and answer them for you. I will leave a link to the video I've created with Spark Video in this, and also you'll find in the description for this video I have created a new little free download for you guys. So I'm talking about content to create. If ever you feel uninspired and you can't think of any kind of post ideas, I know I sometimes feel like that, I've created a free list of 50 ideas, 50 different ideas and inspiration for different types of post you can put on social media, not just Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, all kinds. So you can get that if you go to blacklabelsocial.com/50 content ideas. I will also link it in the description of this video, and you can download that and get your list of 50 different types of things you can post on social media, so you should never be stuck for ideas again. So let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to learn about, and I can do a video on it maybe. And until next time, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.